So if you're a woman in your 50s, I want you to listen to my story. I made the biggest and most successful transition of my career at 54 years old. And people, like, they never believe that. Because I'd had a lot of success in the past. I'd been a car dealer, owned a mortgage company. I'd always done really well. But what happened, like happened to so many of us, that in March of 2020, COVID hit. And at that point, I had sold my car dealerships and I was a professional speaker and I was going all over the country. I was talking to Fortune ones, Fortune fives. And then I was on a stage in Chicago and the meeting planner met me backstage and said, "You have to go home tonight." And I thought, oh my God, what have I done? Did I say something wrong? Did I make the audience mad? And she said, no, we're getting ready to be shut down due to the coronavirus. Now, being from Texas, I didn't even know what the coronavirus was. But I dutifully got onto an airplane and I headed back home. And like all the rest of us, over the next few weeks, I found out the devastation that it would have not only on our country, but on our economy and really on what all of us were doing for a living. So I got home. My agent started calling me and telling me at all these speaking and consulting gigs that we were canceled, we were canceled, we were canceled. And I thought to myself, okay, I'm not going to get canceled, number one. I'm not going to sit home and live in fear. Number two, I refuse. So what is it I can do that becomes an essential skill within the hand that we were all dealt? See, we were all dealt this COVID hand. We couldn't control it. We couldn't do anything about it. But what I could control is how I reacted to it. Thought to myself, I've done everything. I've been a car dealer. I've had an insurance company. I've had a mortgage company. I've been a consultant. I've been a professional speaker. I've done television shows. What haven't I done? And in my head, I was like, okay, I could be a real estate agent. And y'all, it went down just like that. I mean, I was 54 years old and I thought, oh my God, what am I going to start over again? See, I could have retired, but why would I want to retire? Why would I want to sit home, sit in my house and worry about what was going to happen on planet Earth? I wanted to be part of helping people get through it. I wanted to be part of helping people build wealth. I wanted to be part of the solution in this country and not part of the problem. So I made the decision to go get my real estate license. It took about 30 days. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go build a real estate team. And at that time, I met a guy by the name of Tariq El Moussa. And a lot of you guys and gals probably know who he is. He's on the show Flip or Flop, HGTV. I was introduced to him by a great mutual friend. And I went to Dallas and I met with him. He and I met in Dallas. And we sat and talked. And I said, it's so weird for me to start over at 54 years old. Like, I feel like I've kind of done everything, but as those words were coming out of my mouth, I was like, you know what? It is not about how old you are. It is how young you think. Like, age is a state of mind. Okay. So you can't let your age stop you from doing anything, because I think now how I work with my clients and how I use the benefit and the breadth of everything I've done in my career to help them make incredible financial decisions, to acquire properties, all of my negotiation skills that I learned in the automotive industry, that I learned in the mortgage business. Like my clients walk away better for knowing me and for doing business with me. And I believe that 1,000,000%. And I know there's a lot of you out there and you're thinking, God, I need to do something different. I've just retired. I just got laid off. The economy stinks, whatever that looks like. And I want to do something different, but I'm too old to start. One of my favorite sayings is, when is the best time to plant a tree? Of course, the answer, 10 years ago. When's the second best time to plant a tree? Today. So I just want to encourage you, if you're out there and you are and you're doubting yourself, first of all, if you don't bet on yourself, nobody else will bet on you. Know that, understand that. And then you've got to have the courage, and you've got to say, with every gray hair, with every wrinkle, with every year I have, with every piece of experience that I've ever had, every job I've ever done, every person I've ever helped, I can take all of that, I can wrap it into a package, and I can do more for my client, my product, or my service than any 30-year-old ever thought about doing. So I just want to encourage you today. I hope my story helps you. I've built a multi-billion-dollar company in 4.5 years. I've got over 1,000 agents on my team. We have sold multi-billions of dollars worth of real estate. I've made 7 figures in the last few years. And my life has never been better. It's never been more fulfilled. And I'm able to take everything I've learned along the way, not only to help myself be successful, but to help other people in my path be successful. And that is more rewarding than ever staying home and retiring and calling it quits. So if you're thinking about doing it, I want to encourage you. I'll be up in the stands cheering for you. Consider me a virtual mentor. Go ahead and bet on yourself. If you found this helpful, or if you're looking for a virtual mentor, or you're looking for somebody to cheer you on, I want you to head over to lisacopeland.com. I've got a free copy of my book, Crushing Mediocrity, 10 Ways to Rise Above the Status Quo. That is my gift to you. Go to the website, download your free copy of the book, and just know that you can do it.